Is Jim Adler the Texas Hammer still alive? Jim S. Adler is an American trial attorney and businessman. Jim Adler, born Jim S. Adler, May 23, 1943, Dallas, Texas. Education, University of Texas at Austin. Occupation, personal injury attorney, entrepreneur. Years active, 1967. Present, who is called the Hammer, attorney Daryl Isaacs. We encourage you to watch The Legal Beat, the Isaacs and Isaacs television special, explaining personal injury lawsuits, featuring attorney Daryl Isaacs, known popularly as the Hammer. For over 25 years, we've been pursuing justice and have recovered over $2 billion for victims of wrongdoing in 𝐘𝐨𝐿. How long has Jim Adler been the Texas Hammer? Image result for the Hammer lawyer, 40 years. Famously known as the Texas Hammer and the Hammer lawyer, personal injury attorney Jim Adler has been hammering for car accident victims for over 40 years, championing the little guy against big corporations and big insurance companies which would deny their legal rights. How old is the Texas Hammer? Found in London, Texas in 1936 by Max Hahn and his wife while they were out walking. The hammer also became known as the London artifact when the rock in which the tool was found trapped in was alleged to be over 400 million years old. What is the job of the hammer? A hammer is a tool, most often a hand tool, consisting of a weighted head fixed to a long handle that is swung to deliver an impact to a small area of an object. This can be, for example, to drive nails into wood, to shape metal, or to crush rock. What decides who gets the hammer? The team that throws last in an end has a significant advantage, and the final stone is known as the hammer. The hammer switches between the two teams throughout the game. The team that concedes in the previous end takes the hammer in the next. Is the Hammer a true story? The Hammer is a true story. When prison boxer George "the Hammer" Martin is offered freedom for fighting in the 1984 Olympics, he says no, forcing his best friend to learn the true meaning of love and loyalty. How many employees does Jim Adler have? Jim Adler Associates corporate office is located in 190W Loop South, Houston, Texas, 77027, United States, and has 450 employees. Where is the London Hammer kept? Creation Evidence Museum. The London Hammer is a name given to a hammer made of iron and wood that was found in London, Texas in 1936. London Hammer, discovered 1936, London, Texas. Discovered by Max Hahn. Present location Creation Evidence Museum are Jim Adler and Bill Adler related. Image result, Jim Adler and Associates, the tough, smart lawyers. Our law firm itself is a family business including Jim Adler's daughter and his son, attorney Bill Adler. Lawyers Hammer, Daryl Isaacs, the Hammer's Guide to Branding for Lawyers. When it comes to running a law firm, there are plenty of tasks you have to balance, but ultimately, your business can't run without clients. So, in this hyper-competitive injury marketplace, what can you do to connect with potential clients and keep your name on the tip of the community's tongue? Daryl the Hammer Isaacs can answer that question succinctly. Branding. Attorneys want great cases, but in order to attract potential clients and work on great cases, you have to show the public why they should hire you. And according to Daryl Isaacs, you first need to focus on 3 things: branding, phone number, and website. To reach a wide range of people, Daryl has over 200 phone numbers, but the trick is to get easy numbers that people can remember. If your phone number has more than 3 or 4 different digits, people won't remember it. The same goes for your website. Daryl could use his full name or his firm's name, Isaacs and Isaacs, but he often warns against this. Why? Because you wouldn't believe the number of people who misspell names, and if they're searching up a misspelling, how are they going to find your firm? Instead of using his name for a website domain, Daryl uses wewin.com. Because anyone can spell it. Daryl has made all of these common mistakes in his career, from difficult to remember phone numbers to hard to spell.